out here. Now let's just hope I can stay awake long enough.
Details.
Uh-huh.
Let me guess. Wanko's a no-show.
I don't think so, mate. He did say he wasn't going to be playing Fridays for a while. But he never mentioned
no show Wanko?
He never. Well, this was last week, but he never said he's not showing up on Saturdays. And last week he wasn't here. So I don't know.
He just doesn't care. Doesn't like us. Doesn't want any part of us.
Who doesn't?
That's it. You know.
Hello, princess.
Hello, farmer.
Oh, she is quiet.
Very, very quiet.
Yeah, I turned my volume down when I was. Here, let me turn.
She turned it back up.
How is that?
Better.
I can work with that. I'm just going to turn her up in Discord.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
All right.
There we go. I had turned myself down when I was streaming with Dark Angel, so I wasn't like blaring over top of him.
Ah, yeah. I like blaring.
Yeah, me too, but it's not very nice to do it, I guess. Apparently that's what I was told, so I turned myself down.
Ah, yeah.
Usually I just turn everybody else down.
I do turn everybody else down a little bit, but then I turn myself down as well, so I wouldn't be like over talking him. And then I put myself in push to talk. So when I was talking, because I was streaming too, when I was talking to my chat, I wasn't talking over him either.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Mick. Mick says hello to everyone.
Hello, Mick.
Right. Well, I guess I'll go take care of the animals since Wanko's a no-show.
Yeah, that'd be great, mate. If you can find out where to get rid of the manure, where to pick it up, at least anyway.
What are you talking about?
Fill in the box. Hello, mate. Long time no see.
Fill in the box again.
Fill in the box.
I don't know what your issue is with the manure thing.
Well,
I don't have any trouble with it.
I can't see where to pick it up. That's my problem. I don't see it.
It's right in front of the pen.
Is it?
Yeah.
I am half blind, so.
You have something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alrighty, is the server in here somewhere? In the password and whatnot? Like, how do I...
Password is same as on my server. And this server is in Germany too.
Germany?
Germany 2. Germany
Okay.
2. Yeah. Germany 2.
And you have to search for
PC SG. Germany 2 for some reason gives me the least amount of latency. It's the smoothest one. I don't know why. Chris Blackman.
Probably it's got the least amount of people on it.
You must have wet the bed this morning, Chris. You're up early.
Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you put the cow water?
Where'd I put the cow water? Oh, it's behind the post. I didn't do it. The tap is behind the post. There'll be an electric post there. The tap's behind it.
What's it saying? I don't know.
I didn't do it.
Where?
Here, Duck.
Oh, it's over there.
Mm-hmm.
The hell's it over here?
Mm-hmm. I do not know. I'll tease Oops, he can't get in his tractor.
Have that.
I can see that.
All right.
Hang on. It says I don't have it actually downloaded all the way yet, so.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'm glad you're good, Chris. It's nice to know my viewers are well.
Well, we seeded all that last time.
Did we see
Right.
what did we do last time? God, I think we seeded.
You and I
yeah.
seeded like the whole thing.
Yeah, that's right. We have two. Yep. And it is only on its first growth stage. So
Actually, I think I took care of the animals right before we quit last time.
you may have, yeah. I do vaguely remember. Well, the sheep are
They weren't
100% clean. They've got plenty of
They're
food,
really not
plenty of
bad.
water for the sheep.
I just took care of the sheep and the cows.
Yeah, the cows, yeah, they're clean. Got plenty of everything. They don't
Yeah,
really need anything.
There's no
Chickens.
milk.
No, you did the milk, didn't you?
Yeah, I did do the milk.
Yeah, 0 milk.
Somebody was teasing me about taking the milk and buying beer.
Uh-huh.
All right. The chickens should be
Chickens
full.
are fine.
Everybody should be good, so
Yeah.
go blow it up.
Okay, so
Where's that time at on, Johnny?
yeah, I turned it down last time for something. I can't remember why.
We were seeding.
That's right. Because
Yeah.
oh, did I turn the growth rate on? Yes, I did before I saved. That's right. Okay, so that's all good. Maybe time to do some contracts. For those of my viewers that haven't met her before, she has played with us once, maybe, a while back. Princess Pebbles will be with us tonight. She's in chat.
She's played 2 or 3 times, I think.
Has she? Oh, well, your
Yeah.
memory's better than mine, mate. My memory is not good. All right, we got any contracts? Let's do some contracts. Why not? Let's not do one for $2,000 though. What do we got? $109,000 to harvest field 25, and that is, oh my god, I think it's potatoes.
Well, it'd have to be for that price.
100.
Potato, potato, potato.
Yeah, potato. Field 25,
There.
did I say? How big is 25?
Yeah.
Holy moly! That field is bigger than our biggest field.
Yeah, no.
Holy. No.
Why,
No,
did you accept it?
no, not doing it. Got to be something
Yeah,
else
don't.
here, half decent. 34,000 to harvest. 34 is not bad. Oh, that's sugar beet. No. How big is it though? Field 6. How big's field 6? How big's field 6? There's 8, 4, 5, 6. 6 is still reasonably big. Jeez. Oh, come on. There's got to be better ones than that. 20, 25,000 harvesting. Field 30. Field 30. How big's field 30 and where the hell is field 30? Field 30. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, no, not doing that either. That's cotton. Do get 2 harvesters though. That could keep us busy while we're Oh my God, they're all potatoes and sugar beets, and here's a normal field.
Kick the growth up.
Oats. Growth is on fast. Field 18.
I'm going to plow 31.
Plow
Fuck
31.
no, I'm gonna seed cut that field now.
Cut it first.
Why? We
yeah.
don't need any grass. That's why I was gonna plow.
That's why I'm on my way after the tether.
Oh, we're gonna do hay, not grass,
Yeah.
and store it in silo. It's empty, the silo. Mick, but you still remember?
I'm on the way to the store after the tether, so.
Yeah, thanks, Mick. Yeah, I do. I've always had a bad memory
I thought we.
for well, they're not really unimportant things, but minor things like people's names and other minor things. I remember the important things, but minor things. Yeah, true, Phil. That cotton crop, I was tempted. But I'll need someone to help me. I don't know if any of these others want to do cotton.
Fine, just do it. I'll go help you. Apparently, I can't plow 31 because we need hay.
Oh, we don't need it, but it'd be nice to have it, if you know what I mean.
Don't really know because you don't need hay for anything.
No, it's handy.
There's not going to be a great demand for it.
No. All right, so someone's going to do it with me?
I'll do it with you.
All right. Field 30, I said. Yep. Borrow items. There we go. There'll be 2 harvesters at the shop. Oh, nice. Now all we got to do is find field 30.
Not sure if we can get out of here.
Gonna be a tight squeeze.
Yeah, that's quite tight.
Yeah, map builder didn't sort of allow for that, did he?
No, he wasn't too nice about giving you enough room. Yeah. Where I wanted to go.
I'm following you, so.
Well, we'll take a map tour while we're at it.
Yay, map tour.
Johnny,
Yes, mate.
what happened to your harvester?
It's the same as your harvester.
No, it's broke.
So's yours. Yours looks the same as mine. It hasn't got a back on it. What's going on there?
I don't know either because my harvester on my screen is,
Obviously hasn't synced yet. Wait and
Yeah.
see what happens when I start harvesting. It might all appear.
just so you know, we're going the wrong way.
We are? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought there was a road
I hit
that
that.
went down, but it doesn't.
Not from here, no. You need to take that road directly opposite the gate of the thing.
The shop.
Shop, yep. Yes.
We're only going to get like 2 cotton bales off this thing anyway.
Yeah. But I think we'll get extra profit off it from the cotton ourselves.
We'll find out.
Well, it keeps us busy while we're waiting.
Stuck on something here.
Sure it's straight down?
Yeah, it's just straight all the way down.
Cool. Don't think I've ever been on this road. So, no news during the week? I knew I could go and eat that. No, I haven't seen any revelations during the week. And that's it. Field 30.
This is it. It's the white one.
Definitely. Oh, God. This is weird. This is really weird.
What?
Well, Harvest has got its back missing. Yours has got
Just
the
hit
back
unload.
missing.
Can you hit unload here or something?
No. Game is really glitched. What I could do is log out and log back in, I suppose. That might fix it.
Yeah, just go with it.
Yeah, it's weird.
As soon as you load the container, it'll go back to normal.
Oh, we can hope. I did a weird thing too when I zoned to the harvester. It was the back end was doing loop the loops. Going round and round and round and round and round and round and round, and then it stopped and stayed like this. Both harvesters were actually. Okay, this is about the second time since the cotton harvesters have been in the game that I've used one. First time I used it, I thought to myself, yeah, I'd rather do sugar beet.
No way. I think this is way better because you got way less product to deal with.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know why they always give you 2 harvesters because you don't go that slow.
I don't know, but it's nice that they do.
How is it going, Princess?
I was saying I don't have it downloaded, but I do, and
Which one?
the Class CAAS Pack Platinum expansion.
That is the DLC you need to buy.
I did that.
Did you install it?
Yes.
Have you restarted the game?
I did, but then I.
Go into the main menu or go into your mods and then go to DLCs and make sure it says you have it in the game.
I'm just restarting the game again just to make sure.
Yeah, if you go into the mod hub there, it'll show you if you have it. If you bought it through Steam, sometimes it can get kind of tricky.
No, I got it through.
Did you get it through Giants?
Yeah.
Did you open up the file that you downloaded?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe I did.
Yeah, the file you download, you have to run that.
Install.
Yeah, install it. Bit of a pain.
Yeah, she probably downloaded it, but it didn't run or didn't run all the way through.
Maybe.
It doesn't say install on it,
If you saved it to your download folder, your desktop or something, just double click it and it'll automatically run it. It'll only take a second.
Must say it's the best DLC Giants have ever brought out.
Probably, yeah, I think so. I don't know that the DLC they came out with Cisnokia was pretty awesome.
Oh, I can't remember that one.
15.
Yeah, I never got it. I never realised it existed, to be honest.
Ah, jeez. You missed out a whole year of playing it.
I know I did. And then when I found the map, I thought I loved this map.
I still love that map. It's still
I
my
still do.
favorite map.
Yep.
It's like this map, except it's a little easier to get around. It's nice, it's put together. All the rundown buildings just make it so much more realistic.
Yeah, they do.
Not that the 2 maps in this game, the buildings are weathered and that part of it's all nice.
Johnny,
Yes, mate.
you can ask Princess what's her favorite map in 17.
In 17, I don't know. What was your favourite map?
Cherry Hills.
Cherry Hills. Yeah, it was a good map. For me, though, it was too plain.
The Stevie map.
That was a Stevie map, but, you know, that's Stevie. He likes having things clean, everything brand new, and I love his layouts, and I did really like Cherry Hills. I just got sick of looking at it because it was so clean.
I like things clean though.
Yeah, some people do. I know. I like
Johnny and I,
I like them dirty. I like junk laying around. I like weeds everywhere. It makes it, and rusty old buildings with bits of tin missing, and makes it look realistic. Gives it character, a bit of feeling. That's just personal, you know.
I like playing with the Polish and Russian equipment too.
Yeah. They're
Oh,
old and they're
busted.
rusty, and yeah. Let's face it, not every farmer has brand new shiny equipment.
Yeah, it's getting that way over here.
Well, yeah. Well, the bigger farms, they have to keep their rolling stock turned over. You know.
Well, we've gotten rid of pretty much all the small ones by this point, so.
Yeah. Yeah, the government has made sure of that. Small farm, you won't exist. You won't compete.
It's their own doing, in complete honesty.
Yes.
We overproduce, and then every year we try to make more with less, and we do. So we have more product when we already have too much product.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's, I've touched that subject before. The entire world produces enough food to feed the population 3 times over every year. Yet we have millions of people starving. Where does the 2/3 of the food and produce go? It just gets dumped.
Well, I don't think it's that high.
Yeah. It was
Pretty
a
sure.
statistic a few years back that we produce 3 times more than we need every year. I'm sure that figure has come down by now, though, because of the population growth. Chris says, Johnny, I like your edit map you did for 17. Oh, it says Novska not. Yeah.
I don't know. That was a pretty heavy edit.
Hey.
If you got to the extreme one.
Oh, the extreme one was a very heavy edit.
There wasn't a whole lot of the base game left, but the base map left when you got done with it.
No, I know.
You stuck your finger in every little nook and cranny.
Yep.
I like the first edit you did on it because it did everything that I took me like 150 hours to do on 15 manually. You removed all the trees, you made you joined the fields, you did all that stuff. I started with it like that. I didn't have to go do it.
Yeah.
Because chipping poplar trees makes you really irritated. Especially 15 when you couldn't pick up the wood pieces.
Oh, no, that's right. You couldn't. No.
No, you had to do it all with that wood chipper with the crane arm on it. What a joke.
Yeah, you spend hours and hours, and you've done 3-4 trees.
Oh, yeah. I spent hours trying to get them, trying to make that work. What? Start.
No, Extreme was a fun map because you never had a minute where you didn't have something to do. You could be doing something constantly because there was enough things with all the produce, the factories, the animals,
But I honestly like this better because on 19 because now I can just put the factories in I want.
Yes, true. But
I can
in
place
saying
them
that,
anywhere I want.
yes,
I can put them anywhere I want.
yeah, this is a better idea. But going back to Extreme, all the factories for everything were there. It didn't mean you had to use them. It was just extra profit for you, and they weren't stuck in the way, if you know what I mean. They were put in strategic spots where it didn't affect fields. It didn't take away any fields. All the fields remained, and the factories were put in strategic places. I was still working on that map when 19 came out, and that's when I gave up. I was adding goats to it.
Adding what?
Goats.
What's that?
Goat. A goat.
Oh, goat. Like goats. Like
Goats, yeah.
Little horny toad things.
Yeah. And I was putting them, going to put install them in the map. I had the pen done and the little farmhouse for them, and it was going to be like a separate little farm area, but again, it wasn't taking up a field. I was going to have them produce milk so you could sell milking goats. But then 19 came out and I thought, okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a great, wonderful game.
Yeah.
Only took a year to get it playable.
Yeah, that's right. God, I hope they don't do that with the new one.
It took about 6 months to get it where it was actually, like, you could actually play it.
Yeah.
It took another 6 months to get it where it should be.
And the sad thing is that during that 6 months, people just got sick of it and never went back.
How many people?
Yeah, they still haven't come back. Like Ice was one of those. He was just sick of all the problems, sick of things not working, and he just said, "Stop it."
And we've done really well with this game so far. Other than the silo issue, but that's happened.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of been a FS issue on a multiplayer.
Yes, it has.
It's almost like you have to blanket and open the silo in the same game session. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if the server or the game shuts down and then you open it back up, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I'm literally taking driving hazard recognition training right now. This is awful. I understand some of it, but like, really?
Didn't have to do that in my day. Only if you were a truck driver with hazardous materials. But everything else, we never had to do that in my day.
Well, that's why so many people in your day got killed or sued the company.
Did not.
You're lucky you survived all this long.
Yeah, funny that.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, I used to drink tap water too. I survived.
I wouldn't recommend drinking tap water where I live. I live in Flint, and it has some of the worst water in the United States.
Yeah, well, there are extremes to every rule. You know, there's some water you wouldn't drink.
Problem is the old water systems in the cities. They used old lead pipes and stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Or they just contaminated the water source, and nobody really thought to do anything about it.
No.
They contaminated it with all the car lots that used to be here.
Ah.
People were getting sick and dying from it. That's how bad it was.
It's like the Love Canal up by Niagara Falls. They just dumped all their toxic waste and everything into this canal.
Yeah.
And then they shut them down and said, no, you can't do that anymore. And then they just buried it. Well, they didn't do anything to
fix it.
Get rid of the contaminants or do any type of, problem solving at all. They just buried it, and then all these people built houses on it.
Yeah.
I don't live very far from the Niagara Falls.
Well, they've done that with all over the world, though.
Alrighty, I'm in. Finally.
Sweet. You want to pick up the cotton bales we haven't made yet?
You can.
You can come back in you can come back in an hour.
I don't even know where I'm at.
You zone in at the main farm. At the office.
I think I'm just going to bomb on through this here training.
Oh dear. You're going to fail it, mate?
Well, I gotta pass the test. I think I could pass the test on recognizing driving hazards.
Ah, right.
If I can't, I shouldn't be allowed to drive. Ever.
Plenty of people out there like that. Shouldn't be driving.
It's old ladies you have to watch out for.
Old
They
ladies.
are always.
Oh
Yes.
no, that's sexist, mate. You got to watch out for
Yeah,
the
it
old.
is.
You got to watch out for the old men with wearing hats too.
The old ladies are the ones that always seem to run things over in parking lots. I don't know why.
Well, as you get older,
It always seems to be an old lady that's running people over in a parking lot because she thinks the brake is the gas or the gas is the brake.
oh, that
Well,
yeah,
whenever you get old, sometimes you kind of forget things.
you do,
What can you say?
you do.
I just don't. I just don't.
When
I
a lot
can't-
of old people don't have family members that will help take care of them.
True.
Yeah, and I also know a lot of family members that don't want to be the bad guy to take the keys away either.
Yeah.
No, I gave my license away 3 years ago now.
I
Mainly-
want physicals for all drivers. That's what I want. You renew your license, you have to go get a physical.
A physical?
Yeah.
What does my lungs have to do with me being able to drive or not? Because I
Not a-
couldn't do a physical.
A physical, like a normal, you go to the doctor and they test your eyesight and your reaction time.
eyesight, reaction time, ability to use your legs is why I gave up. I
Yeah,
can
'cause
still drive fine, but I thought to myself, if I come across an emergency, where you've got to react really quickly, jam on the brakes or something like that, my legs aren't going to respond like they used to. And
Right.
I could hit something before I get my foot to the brake. So I thought, it's time to give it up. I could only sit in a car seat for about 20 minutes anyway, and I'd have to get out, so I can't travel anywhere. So I thought, blow it.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the things is that a lot of people won't do that. My grandmother had a license, and she was in the nursing home with dementia, but she still had a driver's license, and they let her renew it.
Yeah.
Who gives a nursing home patient a renewal for a driver's license?
Yeah. No, there should be. I agree. There should be a physical.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe not on
doesn't
it.
have
Well,
anything to do with
as you get older,
no.
I'd say yearly, but I think it should be done much earlier than that. When you're in your 30s.
They give eye exams right there in the DMV.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just eye exam. See, if you have a commercial driver's license or you drive for a company, you have to have a physical card, a medical card that says that you're physically fit to be on the road. I just think everybody should have that.
Yeah. I drove my entire life with the stipulation I must wear glasses because
Yeah.
I can't see at a distance, and that's fine. I couldn't.
Yeah, you could be on medications and stuff. It's just the fact that because if they said you couldn't drive because you had high blood pressure, I mean, we wouldn't have half the cars on the road.
Well, yeah,
It's just,
they don't want to get stupid with it, but I
No,
agree
'cause
with the physical, that you're physically
everybody
fit
over-
enough to drive a vehicle.
But you have to be strong enough to operate the pedals. You have to have enough reaction time. There needs to be certain things that you need to be able to pass.
Yeah.
So I think if you do it like a DOT physical for truck drivers and that, we have to get them 2 years if you're good on everything, 1 year if you're on a prescription for like blood pressure or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think it's just every time you renew your license, you had to get a physical and just bring it from your doctor. You get a little certificate and it says you're good to go to renew your license.
Yeah.
Because just doing the eye exam thing is kind of like, okay, that's only one part of driving. Okay, well you can see, but it doesn't mean that you have any reaction time, or maybe you don't go to the doctor, maybe you don't even know that you've got some
you
other
don't
issue.
know. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Not that I'm ever honest with the DOT physical people, but I mean,
I'm honest about everything, but that's because I have lung issues and stuff, and they need to know all that.
I don't tell them anything because they're there to give me a medical card. They're not my doctor.
Yeah.
Because I don't go to my regular doctor for that. I just go there, get my card, says I could drive, good enough. As long as my blood pressure's where it needs to be, and they do a little bit of the reaction stuff, but the biggest thing is eyesight and blood pressure.
Alrighty, what would you guys like me to do? I'm like standing by all this lovely equipment.
Oops
will need a hand, I think.
What's he doing over there?
Making hay.
So I don't even know what equipment I would need for that. Normally, Oops comes over and tells me what I need, and
yeah, I'm gonna finish this first round so you can take my tractor and continue on this field. So
okay.
Say Johnny and I are in borrowed cotton harvesters, so there should be a couple of tractors available.
Yeah. Yeah, we should be done in sometime in the next 2 hours.
I was thinking sometime in the next 2 to 3 hours. Yeah. I was thinking we might make a bale in the next hour. I just hit 50%.
Yeah, I'm at 49. So we're going to get at least 2 bales off this. Maybe 3.
Definitely be dark out before we even get close to this field. Alright, let's
it's all
see.
fill in the boxes.
Do I pull a Johnny and just watch my hired worker go so I can take this test?
I do. If I need to roll a smoke.
I know you do.
If I need to roll a smoke or go and grab breakfast, which I will before I'm finished this.
Breakfast?
Yeah.
It's 3:50 p.m. for me, or 3:15 p.m.
Yeah, it's 7:15 a.m. for me.
Oh. Wow.
7:15 a.m.
Whee! I'm running through your grass. Don't run me over.
Well, that's good. There's only 9 questions. I should get this right.
Are they what do you do if this happens kind of questions?
So you want all this mowed?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I can do that.
No, a lot of them are these multiple choice, like which one of the following are true, and it'll give you 4 things.
Ah, yeah.
It's their favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Borrowing yours rather than doing it.
Sorry, mate. What was that?
I'm borrowing yours.
Oh, that's fine.
I want that mod back where you hit, what was it, the owner, vehicle owner mod?
Oh, yeah, where you could lock it.
Yeah. You push the button and then it was only yours.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good mod.
I still think somebody else could sell it on you, though.
Oh, could they? Oh. That's a bit of a dud.
Yeah, I think any of the admins could still sell the vehicle.
Yeah.
So otherwise, if somebody went and joined your multiplayer server, bought a vehicle or went and locked all your vehicles and you couldn't get back into them.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that would be a troll happy.
Yeah, it would be something like, oh, geez, I did it again.
It'd be something you'd do.
No, I would never be vicious and mean like that.
When driving in bad weather, adjust the radio presets? No. I don't think that's true.
Yeah, you got to have your presets so you don't have to focus on the radio, so you can just hit the button in bad weather.
It's actually kind of sad because I really never do focus on what I'm doing when I'm driving. I only focus on the road when there's something going on.
Accident waiting to happen.
I gotta have a couple of million miles underneath it. I've been in one accident, and that was because I was trying to make a right-hand turn on the right-hand lane into a parking lot, and another guy was trying to use the shoulder as a passing lane.
Yeah. I've only ever had 2 accidents in my entire driving, and that were caused by other people.
My boyfriend had an accident the other day.
Yeah.
He wrecked our car. He hit the brake, and it's snowing here, and it didn't stop. It just kept sliding through the intersection.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not true. Hang on. I've had only two accidents with other people involved. I've also hit a horse and 2 kangaroos.
Oh my God!
Well,
What
kangaroos.
did they ever do to you?
Oh, I didn't. Didn't mean it.
Vicious.
Poor little guys.
Oh no.
No, because they're the equivalent of the white-tailed deer up here.
Oh, well,
They're everywhere.
And kangaroos, yeah, they are.
I've only seen them in like zoos and stuff.
No, you probably haven't seen the big ones then.
No, probably not.
No, when they're standing up, they're about 7.5 foot tall. They're big.
Yeah, I've seen them big. I've seen babies and I've seen the big ones too.
Yeah, yeah. No, the horse basically destroyed my car, and 1 kangaroo did. They were fixable, they got fixed. But 1 kangaroo only hit his tail. And it,
Poor little guy.
yeah, he would have had a hell of a sore tail, because it put a huge dent, the shape of his tail in the front of the car.
It's a close one, Johnny. I almost failed that.
Was it? Oh dear.
It's a close one. Yeah, I got one wrong. That's all I could get wrong.
Ooh.
Well, they give you multiple boxes, and you got to check the ones that are correct. And sometimes you just skip over one. Or you don't think it's, it's not like the best answer, but I guess it's still technically correct, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty strict over here now with licenses. The biggest problem isn't
over here.
They're strict with their the written test, but they're too lackadaisy with the actual driving test, because they send some people out there that, yeah, they're very savvy with the road rules, but they can't handle a car for nuts.
I'm not the greatest driver. I try not to drive as much as possible. I only drive when I need to.
Yeah.
I know some people, they just don't even like it at all. They don't even want to drive.
Oh,
I really don't, but sometimes I have to because I don't really have any family here to take me anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, one of my sons doesn't have his license. Never bothered. He's got friends with cars. He's got, you know, his mother will take him anywhere. So he never bothered.
I couldn't wait to get my license.
No, neither could I. God.
Like,
when I was younger, I loved driving, but now it's like, ugh. Maybe it's because I live up where the snow is now, and before I didn't.
It's not that bad, really.
I hate driving in the snow.
Yeah, I've only ever done it once. But, twice, maybe. When we went up to the mountains, you know, to go to the snow for a couple of days on a weekend.
I've grown up in snow territory, so it's part of what we do up here.
I grew up in Florida.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's no snow there.
No.
Most people leave New York so they can go get away from it.
Uh-huh.
And Florida's very much like here.
It is.
Kind of warm all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't get the humidity though, do you, Johnny?
Oh, it can get pretty humid here. We don't.
Huh.
Normally it's a dry heat.
Yeah.
That's why we can, well, barely, but that's why we can tolerate 50 degrees Celsius. Because it's a very dry heat. It's as hot as hell, but you don't have the humidity normally.
Yeah.
But then on days like that, sometimes we'll get a rain shower that lasts for a couple of hours, and oh my God, it's like you're in a steam bath.
Yeah,
see, that would probably kill me and my lungs.
Oh, as the older I get, the less I can tolerate that.
Yeah, the whole eastern half of the U.S. has high humidity.
Yeah.
The western half, it isn't bad.
Yeah, up north it gets humid, like Queensland area, and up that way because they have a lot of rainforests and stuff up that way.
Nice part about the Northeast is there's nothing really major you have to ever worry about other than snowstorms.
Yeah.
There's no killer insects. There's no deadly snakes that are gonna crawl up your toilet.
I know they don't
come
come
like
up
you
the
guys
toilet.
down there. They got all the deadly things.
No, we don't have
Where are
snakes
you
coming
from?
up the toilet.
New York,
New York. I'm in Michigan now.
Michigan,
It's right across the lake.
across Lake Erie.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not too bad if you go through Canada. About 5 hours.
Yeah. It's about 7 hours if you go down and around. Seven, 8-ish, something like that. I've never been through Canada, so my ex-husband he's a convicted felon, so he's not allowed to go through there.
Awesome. Canada's kind of strange because, like, if you get a DWI, they won't let you in. If you get convicted of a felony, they won't let you in.
Yeah, I know. That's why we had to go down and around because I have family that lived in Pennsylvania and Waverly, New York.
I know, right where Waverly is.
Yeah.
Used to have a customer I used to go down and see down there.
But Doc, you don't live in New York itself. You live in New York State, is what you're saying, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but she understands it's a state.
Mm.
Yes.
I understand New
Even
York
though-
is a state too.
Most people don't, though.
Even a lot of Americans don't.
Most
I've
Americans
never.
don't.
I lived in Waverly, New York.
Which is upstate.
Right.
Anybody that's lived upstate at any point in their life understands that there's more to it than. So you lived out in probably one of the valleys or in the mountains.
No, it was a small town.
Yeah, but it's in the valley off of I-86.
Probably. I don't know the name of the roads there. I was pretty young when we lived there. I was actually born in Pennsylvania. My mom moved me to Florida when I was probably about 6 or 7 years old. And I grew up the rest of the time in Florida, so.
Well, Waverly, if you throw a stone far enough, you probably hit Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Actually, I think part of it there goes through Pennsylvania.
It does.
Yeah, the border's right there. So I used to stop at a gas station there that was in Pennsylvania and had cheaper gas. Yeah, I can see why anybody would want to move out of there. There's not a whole lot going on. You're not really close to anything either.
No, the closest was Wellsboro. Closest hospital was in Wellsboro, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm. It's still almost 45 minutes, I bet.
Yeah, that's where I was born, Wellsboro.
Or Elmira.
Yeah.
Where I live, there's absolutely nothing to do. I live in sort of middle of nowhere, in a very small town, only 4,000 people. We still have a hospital.
Oh wow.
We still have a hospital. And we also
they live up in the boonies, man. It's like the boonies over there in PA, lower half of New York.
Yeah.
It's like the boonies out there.
No, it's out there. It really. The southern part of New York State is mostly mountainous. It's mostly part of the Appalachian Mountains, and the towns and everything that are there are so far from anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the worst part is if you have to go down there, is getting from the northern side of the state to the southern side of the state, because there's usually no good way to go. There's no straight road to wherever you gotta go. You gotta go over a mountain or something.
Yeah, okay. Here it's all flat land. We only have, like I said, we only have 4,000 people. We do have a hospital, but we have, wait for it, we have 6 pubs and 2 sports clubs. So guess what they do here for entertainment?
Get drunk and shoot things.
Pretty much.
Boyfriend's asking me if I have bacon, because I'm going to make cheeseburgers later on for dinner, and he's like, I want a bacon double cheeseburger. I'm like, I don't have no bacon, you crazy head.
Go to the store, get it.
I know, right? He's out. He's got his friend's vehicle since he wrecked ours. His friend loaned him a vehicle so we can get around now.
Must be a good friend.
Yeah, he works for him too, so.
Oh, yeah.
It can be difficult to deal with the snow and ice because it changes. It really does.
It does.
It depends on how they treated the road and how cold it is, how the wind is. I was going along just fine, and all of a sudden I hit a bridge, and of course the bridge was a solid sheet of ice, and then I went across the bridge sideways, and luckily it wasn't a very long bridge, but just things happen. Or people just run into you. That's the other thing I've seen. My brother was just driving and somebody just ran right into him for no reason.
Probably out of control, sliding.
Well, some people don't know how to react. It's not a natural thing for them to react to when it slides or anything, so they just kind of panic.
And they don't know how to slow down either.
Yeah. The guy that hit my brother, he didn't really.
Sometimes the vehicles don't slow down. That's the problem.
Yeah. No, he hit the brake and it went faster down this hill.
Yeah, you can't use brakes. Not in weather like that. Even I know that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've ended up at people's lawns and stuff before because that's the only way to avoid it.
Mm.
Oh. Yes, I am the first one to make a bale. Haha, take that.
Yeah, I was thinking you mustn't be far. I'm at 90%.
After you make a bale, your cotton harvester will get fixed.
I hope so. It's stupid looking at it like this.
I'm kind of disappointed that Seasons didn't make a Geo or whatever that had sugarcane with it too.
Well, yeah. Well, sugarcane's grown in the warmer climates, and Seasons really is all about the snow, isn't it? Really.
Well, I don't think so. I think that like that Western Australia Geo I made, it was. You know,
Yeah, I never tried that. Mainly because I thought I'd have to start a new save game.
If you're going to introduce Seasons to a previous save game, the only thing I believe you have to do is make sure all your crops are harvested.
Yeah.
Because it's going to reset you to 0.
Yeah. Yeah, lose all your crops and stuff.
But that Geo is nice because most of the crops you could plant and harvest year round. So it's not like one of these other ones where you'd have to really do some serious planning. Because it doesn't get frozen. You know, you don't get sub-zero temperatures. I think the lowest it was like 30 degrees. 25 or 30 degrees Celsius was the lowest it ever got.
Oh, it gets colder than that, but not much.
I don't know. It's hard to find weather data for Western Australia that wasn't on the coastline.
Yep. Yep. Inland, it's a bit warmer.
Well, that's what I figured, was it was probably warmer and drier.
Yep.
I updated one for Rubber Burner's map this morning.
Oh, okay. I wonder how he's going with that. I haven't talked to him this week.
I zipped it up. I zipped the file up and sent it to him, and I put a space in it.
Oh.
Didn't realize it. I worked on it for like 45 minutes before I realized that there was a space in the name, and that's why it wouldn't load.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a common mistake with a lot of modders now, and I don't understand why, because you've never been able to use spaces. But, you know, you'll download maps and have a look at it, drive around, then you check the log, and there's about 20 warnings in it for space character not allowed, space character not allowed. I mean, what the hell? You know, every folder that they use, they put a space in it. You think
for the texture files.
Yeah, and in texture files, yeah.
If you put it in the mod name like I did, it just doesn't even work.
No, it won't load. It'll show up in the log as, you know, space character not allowed, but it won't load the mod at all.
Yeah.
But if there's
Actually,
folders
it did
in the mod, it will. It didn't?
It didn't.
No. It usually does.
It didn't say space character not allowed. It said the only allowed characters for file names are, you know, numbers and letters, basically.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I might do that actually on the mod name, yeah.
That's the one it threw up. I did that. Like, changed the textures of a couple buildings for him.
Right, now.
I'm kind of waiting because he hasn't sent me the newest version of it yet, and I'm just kind of waiting.
Here we go, here we go. This is cool. It's going nuts.
What are you doing?
Unloading the bale, it went nuts. Now I've got my harvester back.
I clicked over to watch it just in time.
Shipping ground for a load of hay.
Hey.
Doing it.
What's that,
selling
mate?
the hay?
I sold a load of hay.
You're selling
we're
hay?
saving the hay.
Yeah, I did sell one load.
Is the silo full?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got 15 grand for it.
Oh, geez, that's a lot better than grass. You get about 5 grand for grass. Yeah, I have a harvester now.
Look at that.
Instead of a flatbed truck.
Well, the container was underneath the ground somehow.
Yeah, I kept trying to flip it. It was going round and round and round and round and round and round. That's what happened.
A friend of mine had that happen.
That's what happened when I zoned to it. Both the harvesters were going round and round and round and round and round and round and round, and then ended up flatbeds, both of them.
Yeah, there's some sort of syncing issue because my screen never showed any of that.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a syncing issue.
Because when I looked at your harvester, it was fine.
Yeah. Yeah, on my screen it had no back. Neither did yours. Kind of weird.
Baby ain't got no back.
I was fixing to say that. Oh my goodness. I almost didn't realize what time it was because I was fiddling with an intro scene for my screen that I've been fiddling with for a couple of days.
Isn't that a rap song?
Yes.
Yeah.
What? Oh, the
Baby
baby
got
got no back. Yeah.
Well, it's Baby Got Back, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
I
There's
won't
an
sing it, I don't
interesting
want
fact.
Johnny to get banned.
Interesting fact about music. Music is like candy. You throw the wrappers away.
I don't know.
Some of them are alright.
It's not anything I'm a fan of, but
No, I'm not a big
some
fan.
Some of them are pretty creative, and
Yeah.
from that point of view. No, a lot of them it doesn't seem like.
Yeah, a lot of them are just sad. Nothing but swear words, talking about killing everything, blah blah blah. Nah.
It's no different than heavy metal, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
There's
but
some heavy metal
no.
that's not too bad.
It's sort of the other way around with heavy metal. You get the odd song that is all about death and destruction, but the majority of it's pretty good. Where rap's the other way around. F everything, kill the world. Yeah, and country music's just the other extreme where it's just bleh.
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
no.
a big fan of the country music.
I don't like country music.
Some
country
songs
music.
are okay, but
Yeah, yep, again, yep. Some songs are really quite catchy, very clever, but there's just too many songs about lost love and dead dogs
Yeah,
and
crying
oh
over your
god, crying
lost-
over everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Crying over everything. Well, you should be a big fan then. You
No,
love
no,
moaning over everything.
I moan.
Yeah.
I don't cry.
Oh, so if they were moaning, it would be okay.
No. Well, yeah. Come on.
Yeah. Well, we call those pornographic films over here.
Oh, yeah. Oh dear. No, country songs.
Y'all had a girl in the chat.
No, I didn't forget.
Country songs are just too depressing, most of them.
Some of them are, yeah.
Not like that anymore. Country music is, in the last like 5 years or more, has turned into an idea rather than a genre. Because if you turn on the latest country radio, you hear everything from classic country to rap to pop music.
Yeah.
It's to kind of rock and roll type stuff. And the only thing that binds it all together is they all have to talk about some country theme of some white trash chicks jumping out of a pickup truck with no pants on. It's just, that's how it is.
Yeah, a lot of the newer country stuff's not bad because it's basically country rock, and it's not too bad.
It's not even country. It's just
some of it's country pop.
Yeah, some country pop's
like
alright
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Well, she's not even in there anymore. She's basically a pop artist.
Yeah.
It is now, yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
I haven't heard her on the country radio in a long time.
But the old country songs, God. There'll be some, there'll be some...
They could be painful.
There'll be some old country...
in my beer, and I'm crying for you, dear.
There'll be...
about right, too.
There'll be some old, with these self-drive cars taking over the world, there'll be some old country singer, he's going to make a song about his car leaving him.
Everything's left me, including my car.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it wouldn't be a car, it'd have to be a pickup truck. They don't drive cars in country.
Well, that's right.
I've never owned a car.
Never?
Always been pickup trucks.
I had me a Chevy F-150, I think.
That's a Ford.
Huh?
That's a Ford.
Yeah, that's a Ford. F-150's a Ford.
Well, it was a Chevy, I know that much. I don't know what it was. It was a big Chevy truck.
Might have been a 1500, which would be the same.
1500, there we go.
I had a GMC and a bunch of Dodges.
Yeah, but a pickup is a car.
Yeah, but that's all we drive out here.
Yeah.
The three number one selling vehicles of the American manufacturers are all half-ton pickup trucks.
Yeah.
Ford, Chevy, and Ram.
Yeah, we call them utes over here.
The ute is smaller.
Nah. We call the big ones utes too. Because they are essentially a utility vehicle. So they're utes.
Okay, this field's mowed.
That's good.
There's two cotton bales that need being picked up. I don't know where you got to take them.
You need to clean the equipment up through.
Who, me?
Let me see. Change
No,
driving.
talking to Princess.
Old.
Most of my save games, I don't even put a pressure washer on them.
Yeah, we noticed.
That whole time in 17 I played this Nokia, not one time did anything ever get washed. Got like 250 hours on that save game or better. Nothing's ever been washed.
That is terrible, mate. God.
I had to start with the washing on the repair my tractor today.
Well,
How do I change from one piece of equipment to the next with the
G?
G? Thank you. I forgot. It's been a hot minute.
I can't tell you, I don't use keyboard.
That's all I use.
I use a steering wheel but I don't know the code, the buttons on here very well, so
Yeah.
I use the keyboard for all that.
Is your F1 menu set to automatic?
What do you mean F1 menu?
If you push F1, it tells you what the buttons do.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Now you do.
I'm not the smartest cookie. Sometimes.
Well, it's been a while since you played anyway, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has been. A few months. Me and Farmer were playing on our map, but we haven't played on it in a while.
Yeah, if it's set to automatic, which is the default setting, then when you have the wheel, it'll tell you the wheel key bindings, and then if you hit the keyboard, it'll tell you the keyboard keys.
I'm looking for the...
Alright, I'll be right back.
No worries.
Not a clue.
You're looking for not a clue. Okay.
The pressure washer, but I think I'm just getting lost over here.
If you can find the workshop, like the repair workshop, it's at one end of that opposite end of the little icon.
If you wait for 2 minutes, I can show you.
I think I got it. Think. Cows.
Oh, you're nowhere near it. If you're at the cows.
Maybe not. I passed them.
Jeez, we might get more bales out of this than I thought.
Alright, back in action.
Scary.
Yeah. Enough of that for today. Make it look like I'm still working. There we go. Perfect. Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday.
Saturday.
Well, for those of us... Hey, Johnny!
What?
Guess what?
What?
You got 3 likes.
Oh, God, no.
And 3 dislikes. I'm winning.
Oh, come
I'm gaining
on.
support. I'm gaining supporters for my dislike campaign.
Oh. Jeez. My followers are so fickle.
I think they're my followers now.
Oops, sorry. I didn't see you back there.
Turn right.
Turn right.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh,
Well, we
that
did.
was so close.
Yeah.
We did pick a pretty confusing map.
Oops.
Well, yeah, it has taken a while to get used to where everything is.
Turn off.
I still get turned around because it's not like we, I don't get on every couple of days and play it. I mean, it's once a week, once every 2 weeks.
Yep.
So,
Can understand the confusion.
yep.
Gotta wait.
What's in my?
Chris hit the like one. Good on you, Chris. Thank you, mate. One loyal supporter.
If you accidentally hit the dislike button by accident and didn't realize,
Try to turn it off. I don't know.
Turn off the
remember.
tractor.
Yeah, I was trying, but I don't know how.
Enter.
Enter button.
Enter. There we go. Let me jump over you. There we go.
Okay.
I don't think this harvester's going to work on hired work for some reason.
What are you talking about? I just had it on hired worker. You don't know how to use the hired worker.
I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back, guys.
No worries.
So you're going to do it again, Johnny. You got to start on the short end of the field.
So your end.
Yes. If you put your hired worker on the short end of the field, he'll be fine. If you put it on the wide end, he'll go one round and stop.
Bastard.
You do it every time, and your viewers sit there and look at a machine that just says, "Oh, I've finished working."
He's a quitter. Yeah, because I want to go and get breakfast, so... Yeah, I don't think it's going to turn around at that other end. Bucker.
I downloaded Machinti this week.
Machinti? Is that a game?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw you
Yeah,
playing
it's a
something different.
Yeah,
Never heard of it.
it's a train game. It's made by some Czechoslovakian or something like that.
Okay, a train game.
It's like a chain or a train transport tycoon type game.
Oh, I like them games.
Wasn't terribly expensive.
There's no multiplayer ones of that. I'd love to get a train tycoon multiplayer one.
This is early access. His plans are for a multiplayer.
Good. Because there's a really great, and I mean a really great train game out there, but it's bloody single player.
Yeah, this is
Railway Empire. It's a bloody brilliant
Yep.
game, but single
This
player.
is kind of like that. It's got trucks, and
Oh, that's good.
You can build trucks and you can build locomotives.
Okay.
And his plans are to do a multiplayer.
Yeah, so it's basically transport tycoon.
Yep, it's like Transport Fever basically, but he wants to get a multiplayer version, which I think would be really cool.
That'd be fantastic. Transport Fever multiplayer would be great. There is a new Transport Fever coming out, and the guys have said
really?
no multiplayer has been planned. So I won't be getting it.
But
Okay.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's been really difficult though to get the signals and stuff to work, because if you don't put the signals in the right place, the trains crash, which is so different from any other one of these games I've played.
Yep.
Because normally you run a line from A to B, okay?
Yeah.
And then you put like 40 trains on line A to B and they just do it.
Yeah.
That is not the case with this game.
Yeah,
This game
no.
you have to set up all the railroad signals to make it work.
Yeah, Railway Empire's the same.
Yeah.
All the trains will come to a stop if you've haven't got signals and all the rest of it.
Oh, these ones don't come to a stop. They crash into each other. Literally.
Yeah, Empire doesn't actually crash. They just all stop.
Oh no, these ones crash. Trust me.
You'll have a train
And I'm
waiting
all
at the
about the
station to
crash.
go on the track, and there'll be a train on the track that can't get to the station, so they just all go, eh.
And if you put the signals all in the wrong place or don't do it right, then all the signals turn red and none of the trains will move.
Yep.
So I've been struggling with that whole concept, because
Oh, I
it seems
like
like no
that
matter
idea.
what I do, there's a fallacy in it somehow.
Yeah. Oh,
Are you going to come down to this side of the field and
Well,
work?
it turned all right the other end, so I'm going to see if it will turn this end. If it turns this end, I'm going to go and get some breakfast.
It won't. It's at an angle. If it's in an angle, it'll go past it. If it's on the long side,
Okay.
it'll go past it, and it won't be able to turn around because there won't be any crop to turn around. And it'll say, "I'm done."
Bloody hired workers.
You got to use them right. You know, they're not very smart.
No.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be a hired worker.
Well, we're at the end. Oh, yeah, I reckon it's going to stop because the angle's too great.
Yeah, you're at the
It'll
wrong
go up
side. If you're at
here,
the short end of
go
that, it'd be
me.
fine. Just come down here.
Hang on. It's thinking about turning.
It's not thinking about turning.
It is. It's thinking.
It's not.
It's thinking I'm
It's
going
not.
to...
It's thinking about it, and it's going to quit.
I know.
Quit?
Look. It could.
No,
It might quit.
I think it quit.
It might.
It quit.
It might.
It quit. It quit.
No. Look. Oh, I got a smart-eyed worker. What the hell? Okay, I'll be right back.
$50 on the next one. It quits.
Now what we doing, Farmer?
Must be Oops left too.
No, he's driving in front of me.
Need to fertilize the grass field.
Fertilize it?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a tractor and a manure spreader that's full. You can use that.
I have the fertilizer spreader on the tractor for now.
Yeah, but why use fertilizer to pay for when we could just use our manure pile we gotta get rid of?
I always use the fertilizer. Use the fertilizer business.
Okay.
Are we selling the manure then?
Why not?
I don't know. I'd rather use it because it's free fertilizer. We got to get a liquid spreader too. I think we got a pile of liquid slurry to get rid of too.
Yeah.
Let me see, cows. Slurry. Yeah, we got a couple almost, 242,000 liter slurry. Are you gonna plow up 31, reseed it?
I bought 31 for harvest as a grass field.
Yeah, but it needs to be plowed and then reseeded like the other one. I would just put something else in it because I don't really think we need more than one grass field. 17's plenty. We've got more grass and hay than we know what to do with.
Yeah, but Johnny's gonna get us a decent silage fermenter.
And then when that happens, we can plant more grass. Because the field's got to get plowed anyway. And I think it needs lime. I think it needs to be plowed and limed. I haven't looked. I was just gonna plow it and then go back and reseed it, but there's no point in reseeding it in grass at this point in time. Not until we get that mountain of grass taken care of. I wanted to put a portable BGA up at the farm. That way we can start getting rid of some of the stuff. Make it a lot quicker to sell that silage. And we could sell the manure in a straw maybe? Does that go in the BGA? I think I'm going to write Wanko a letter and tell him how disappointed I am that every time I play he doesn't want to join.
Still going.
What is?
My harvester. Doc said it'd stop. He bet me 50 bucks it'd stop. Send that 50 bucks, mate.
I dislike you, Johnny. So much. Almost every time you put it on hired worker like this, it fails miserably. I don't know why the cotton harvester seems to work. All the rest of the things you've done this with have failed.
It loves me. What can I say?
Yeah.
Someone has to.
Yeah, because you pay him to.
Love is love, no matter how you get it.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know.
We might get quite a few bales out of this.
I've been playing my single player American Truck Simulator.
Okay. You got the new DLC?
No. Not yet.
I've been playing around on Utah. It's alright.
I was gifted Washington when it came out.
That's a good one. I liked Washington, Oregon.
I like Oregon. It was good.
I'm not as far in the game as you guys are, so I'm still like doing a lot of the beginning stuff.
Okay, I haven't played for ages now. I keep thinking about going back, but I haven't yet.
The key is getting your hired workers going. That's the key.
I have one hired worker.
The money just goes astronomically. Because I was buying trucks and I get bored, so then I hire somebody and then take my truck and I go buy another one. So I got a bunch of employees and I just rake in the cash. And I have like 17 million in cash and I haven't cheated a dime in.
Yeah, it's definitely doable.
And I got my truck repossessed because I ran out of money because I crashed too many times.
What?
Yeah, they literally repossessed my truck because I couldn't pay for it.
That does sound
the
like
only
you,
thing
mate.
I could buy was a car. I was on Truckers MP with a car hauling campers.
Oh, you're hauling campers, yeah.
I've never played on Truckers MP.
It's boring. Sorry.
I just play my regular solo game.
Yeah, but it's fun to get.
I mean, it's fun with a group of
run into
people.
your friends head on.
Yeah. It's fun with a group of people, but multiplayer on your own is so boring. No traffic. Nothing.
I was supposed to ask Brummie to help her to set up the
Truckers MP.
Truckers MP, but Brummie don't talk to us anymore, so I need to ask Johnny instead.
I'm still in charge of the PCSG truck books account.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Doc will help you do it too.
Yeah.
He's in a better time zone than me.
Yeah, I'm in a much better time zone. Well, the same one.
Yeah. Not that I don't want to do it, but, you know, it might be 3 o'clock in the morning for me when you poke me to ask how to do it.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. I might poke you and say, okay, I'll show you how to do it. It might be 3 o'clock in the morning for you.
Do you have it on Steam, Princess?
Yes.
Okay. So you got 1.36 is your latest update?
Yes, I believe so.
Follow me, Princess.
Okay.
Yeah, so Truckers MP won't work for now anyway.
Yeah, it needs to be updated.
Until they update it. Because otherwise you got to go and... I never roll my game back because I just don't care that much. If I'm gonna play the new stuff, I'll just play single player until it's ready.
Yeah, rolling your game. Uh-oh.
Oh, somebody didn't love you.
It's frozen.
This field need to be fertilized too, Princess.
Okay.
Oh, I've lost connection.
Gotcha. Oh no.
Yeah, gotta love that.
It's okay. I put your guy in hired worker, so don't worry about her rushing back.
Oh, good, because he was still mobile.
Get some coffee.
Oh, I've got my breakfast, my coffee. I'm fine.
Grab the cat's tail, whatever the hell you do over there.
And none of you cleaned the cedars last weekend.
Did we?
I didn't clean anything.
I think I did.
Yeah, I know. No?
I didn't?
Both of the cedars is dirty.
Oh.
We didn't do anything. We just parked them.
Yeah.
Oh.
How dare you? Blasphemy.
They're just going to get dirty again anyway.
That's like making your bed. Don't bother.
Yeah,
It's only going to get messed up.
I don't make my bed either, but
so somebody's just going to come along and mess it up again. Even though most of the time I end up sleeping on the couch, so I guess it doesn't matter.
why do you sleep on the couch?
Because I watch Netflix and fall asleep.
Don't you have a TV in your room?
No, I have a TV in the living room.
Oh.
I live by myself. I can sleep wherever and nobody bothers me.
Right. I just figure your bed would be more comfortable.
No,
I have a TV in my bedroom. We don't even really watch TV down here. The only thing that's downstairs in the living room is our computer room. That's our computer room.
No, I don't know. The entire time I've been alive, like the bedroom is just like where you go sleep. That's it. So I don't really do anything in my bedroom other than
I
sleep.
gotta have a TV when I sleep.
Shut
I
up.
like the noise.
Shut up, Johnny.
You don't
Nobody
just
likes
sleep in a bedroom.
you. I do. Do that stuff on the couch. No, I'm just kidding.
Not any that I would
Duck,
know anything about it because I don't get
What?
any of that either.
how old are you?
36, I think.
How is it to be 36 and a virgin?
Shut up. 4 more years. I feel like the movie, right?
Yep.
I'm 40.
Hey.
I'm
And a
not
virgin?
though. No, I have 3 kids, so I can't say I'm a virgin.
Oh, that's all right. So is Mary. Yeah, oops is on my list now.
Is that what they were all laughing about?
What?
Because you're a virgin?
I am not. Stop. Jeez. Now it's just gonna stick because someone said it.
Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. That's my little dog.
Mm-hmm.
Mitzi, shh.
Well, something's not good here. It won't let me connect.
Really? You know,
Just says
playing
no
just
connection could be established.
That's weird.
It is. Damned annoying too.
That is really. You restarted the whole game, or did you just try to go back into it?
No, I've done both.
Oh. Is there a Windows update looming over your computer?
No, that was yesterday.
Oh.
Oh,
I had
hang
one
on.
this morning.
Huh? Well, all I can do is try again. Otherwise, I might have to restart the whole computer.
And you need to restart your router too.
Oh, I hate doing that. This bloody router takes about 15 minutes.
Well, sometimes that can really
Never been quick.
ruin everything. Last time I restarted my router, I couldn't get it connected back to it, and I ended up buying a new one.
No, every time I've had to restart this one, about 15 minutes. Tapes.
See you in 15 minutes.
But you're still connected on Discord and you're still streaming, so.
Yeah, that's right. It's not the internet.
No, it's a farm sim thing.
Mm-hmm. Ah, it's happened before, not just to me, to other people. Boots them out of the game, won't let them back in.
Yeah, remember every time Wonko would buy that tractor, it'd kick me out?
Yeah.
Didn't kick anybody else out of the game, just me.
Yep. And it wasn't that tractor either, because
It was that tractor because
yeah, I know,
I couldn't get into the game. We changed maps. I got into the game just fine. Wonko goes over, buys that tractor, it kicks me out.
Yep.
What tractor was it?
Well, it's been updated and fixed. It was the
Sintrack.
Which one?
Sintrack.
Yeah, that goofy looking one.
Yeah, it's a very nice tractor because it's got multiple implements on it and it could be used for nearly everything. But yeah, it was giving us hiccups. Looks like I'm going to have to restart the computer. I hate doing this. All right, everyone.
It's all right. Your hired worker's almost done.
Oh, good. All right. I'm going to have to come out of the streaming thing. Thank you, everyone that was here. I will attempt to get back. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. If I can, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.